Good afternoon, my friends, and welcome to today's edition of NWCR's Removing the Liberal Blindfold for this Monday, the 23rd day of November in the year of our Lord 2020. This one comes from the Epic Times again, and comes this one, Kentucky AG sues governor over order banning in-person instruction at religious schools. The Kentucky Attorney General has joined with a religious school to sue Governor Andy Beshear to block his order that bans in-person instruction at religious schools. Beshear issued an order on November 18th that directs all public and private elementary, middle, and high schools to cease in-person instruction and transition to remote or virtual instruction beginning November 23rd, 2020. The state's Attorney General, Daniel Cameron, and Danville Christian Academy filed a lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Kentucky, arguing that Beshear's order does not make accommodations for religious schools, which they say are a vital part of many faiths. They say halting in-person instruction at religious schools would violate the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, as well as Kentucky's equivalent constitutional guarantees in the Commonwealth's Religious Freedom and Restoration Act, or RFRA. The governor's school closure order prohibits religious organizations from educating children consistent with and according to their faith, Cameron said in a statement. The ability to provide and receive a private religious education is a core part of the freedoms protected by the First Amendment. Religiously affiliated schools that follow recommended social distancing guidelines should be allowed to remain open. And now to remove the liberal blindfold here, folks. Looking at all of this, all I can say is it's about damn time that someone in our government did something right. And now I can look at all of you Americans out here who are obediently following the orders of the select few who are in office when they tell us that we must wear masks under penalty of law. We must stay locked down under penalty of law. We must stay home under penalty of law. We must not go to school under penalty of law. We must social distance under penalty of law. We must not go to church under penalty of law. Folks, what the hell law is that? There is no law, just the subjugation of people to follow the whims of tyrants and method actors who want to be totally in control of all of us. The Constitution is stopping that from happening, but under these so-called laws that they keep throwing around, no one is asking the one main question that needs to be asked all the time, folks. What freaking law? Folks, there is no law. There is no law. How many times do we have to be told this? As for our religious liberties, those have been effectively taken away from us here. Here in Albuquerque, there is a church called Legacy who has been doing church services since the lockdowns began and doing what the government has been telling everyone that they mustn't, but they've been following social guidelines and things like that. But this week, actually on Saturday, the tyrant governor who has ruled that they cannot do what they have been doing, they are being shut down. Under what authority? The authority that they in Santa Fe and all over this darn nation seem to think they have, but they do not. And what has got to start happening is more of what the AG of Kentucky has done. We need to start suing our governor for regress. We need to start telling her that she is not in charge. She has been part of the criminality of our government who has systematically taken away our freedoms, systematically conditioning us to be pawns for the government, systematically conditioning us to be subjects, not citizens. And the sad part about all of this is most are agreeing to do just that. The people who follow these rules are no longer citizens of the United States of America. They are subjects of the monarchy that is being built to take this nation down and get rid of our freedoms and liberties. And my question to everyone out here is, if you can even listen anymore, when the fuck are you going to wake the hell up and tell the government that they do not have that authority? Until we wake up and do that, folks, this nation is done, and our liberties and freedoms gone. And I've been telling you all this for years, what is coming, and now it is here, and everybody is complying with it? God help America. That is another reason why I always end my updates of my shows with what a friend of mine used to always say: we will not be ruled. And it's just as I've been saying, my friends, the enemy of this nation has been the Democrat Party and the lying liberal media. For those two are the same as the false prophets of Baal. The truth shall never go past their lips. This is Robert the Infidel for today's NWCR's Removing the Liberal Blindfold from behind the silver microphone of freedom with the voice of reason in this increasingly unreasonable world, brought to you through Conservative Nation Media, where we fight to make sure America always wins. Have a blessed day, and God bless you all.